everyone, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for taking a chance and helping me stay accountable in my financial journey. If this sounds like something that you want to continue to watch, hit that like and subscribe button and notification bell, and I'll let you know what we do here. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. I apologize for last week's videos. The audio was muffled, and I had just gotten a new mic, and I thought it was going to improve the videos. So I went, after reviewing and editing and everything like that, I went back and just went with the original mic I had, and we're just going to have to deal with this mic because I feel like this one's better than the other one. Okay. Again, if you're new here, I'm a zero-based cash budgeter, and I have committed to a myriad of different videos. The first one would be Funding Friday, which is this one. It is Thursday night, and I am stuffing for Friday. I have a lot of stuff planned. My family member has an art show opening up tomorrow, and I won't be able to stuff anything. And because we just got back from vacation and business trip, I had a lot of videos stored and had to edit and everything. So that's what I've been doing all week. And I really haven't been shopping or anything like that. And because we were out of town, we stocked up on groceries as soon as I got back. So there's really not a lot going on this week into next week. So we have a small bill binder stuffing, a small amount for savings challenges, I believe, and I don't have any funds for sinking funds this week. And again, the reason being is coming back from the trip, even though my husband and I get paid every Friday because we are paid bi-weekly and our checks don't coincide, he was gone from work for a little while. So it was a smaller paycheck, and therefore we don't have a lot of funds this week. Doesn't mean we don't have any funds. We just don't have a lot of funds. A lot of funds to put in savings, nothing to put in sinking funds. And so we'll just have to catch up next week. Okay. So I don't know how I'm going to piece this together because I do have 4 fur babies. I have lots of dogs here, and I believe that they were getting excited about going outside. So they came in and a whole ruckus started happening. So hopefully I was able to cut all that out. I have a whole bunch of videos that I had to catch up on and de-stuff my wallet, my travel wallet, and stuff my current wallet for the week and everything like that. So there is a lot of videos. However, I did have technical difficulties with those videos, so those videos had a bad sound, a lot of background noise, and I just wanted to get them out there because I did commit to doing these videos. So instead of skipping those weeks and everything like that, I still wanted to hold myself accountable and post those. And you guys have been completely supportive. There has not been any negative comments yet. Thank you for Budgets and Chaos for always commenting and keeping me inspired to continue my journey. Madi is just amazing. And there's a slew of other YouTube budgeters that I watch religiously. Tracy from Golden Girl Budgets, and Lindsay from Boy Loves Mom. Boy Love Boy Mom Loves to Save. I don't know why that was so hard for it to come out, but I think I'm getting a little nervous again, so I'm gonna just calm down and go for it. And then the original ones I started with were Two Sister Bees. They have a lot of freebie challenges and everything like that. So they made it really easy for me to start saving today rather than waiting for tomorrow. So I did love their channel, and I still do. Anyways, the first thing, so that is my spiel, and I hope you enjoy the upcoming items that we're going to do today. I do have today, it is Thursday night, it is the 2nd of November. However, I usually do Funding Friday, and Funding Friday consists of stuffing my bills binder. We are 1 month ahead, and we're stuffing for the next month in the bills binder, and my cash wallet is usually what I do for Funding Friday. I don't have a lot of funds to go towards my sinking funds and savings challenges because of my husband being gone for an extended period of time. I was on a work trip that he was invited to, so he was able to accompany me in Vegas. And in doing so, because it aligned with our anniversary trip, he had already used all of his PTO for the anniversary trip. So he did miss a couple of days of work, and in doing so, it cut some of his income that we were expecting. Because we weren't expecting the decrease, it doesn't really affect our bills because we're a month ahead. So that's a good thing about us being prepared in the month ahead the way we have been stuffing, because when you encounter items like this, you're prepared, and I've never been prepared before in my life. So that is very exciting to know that I still have all of November's bills in my billing account, and we're stuffing for December's bills. And so yeah, that's my little spiel, and hopefully you enjoy my videos and my series. If you're enjoying the series, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I would really appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow and helps me stay accountable. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to unstuff my weekly wallet. All right, well, we're going to stuff my cash wallet for the week now, and we're going to unstuff any rollover. But first, we're going to do change. So I have been saving change in my massive piggy bank for the whole time I've been cash stuffing. So I'm just gonna move this right here. He is heavy, and I can no longer move him at all. I can barely lift him, but he is super cute, and I've had him for years, but during this round, I don't know if he's gonna make it, because he is just, I lost the bottom, and we had to put a permanent tab there, and I don't know how my husband's gonna get it out for me. So okay, so this is 75, 85, 95, $1, $1.05, $1.10, $1.13. And if you saw any of my last unstuffing, you saw that I had like $13 from the trip, and it's the most change I've ever had. Okay, so now that we've stuffed our piggy here, we're going to unstuff and stuff our wallet. So we do have 3 different series where we do our bills binder, our personal wallet, and our savings. And we're going to go ahead and do our personal wallet now. Let's count the money and see how much we have for stuffing. And it's not much because, again, I had just stuffed my wallet on Monday, and usually I do it the Friday before, so then I go through the weekend and I have all week, and I have all week till Friday. I just did it Monday, and then we were heavy into work, so I haven't even used most of the items in my wallet. 100 and hundreds, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180, 190, and 200. Okay, so I have this new calendar that I've done to help me stay organized. And I have the billing breakup that I'll show later, but I also have how much bills and what I need to pay. Even though we're a month ahead, I pretend like we're not, and I just pay those bills from the billing account. And if I have extra funds, I would actually take it from here and from our paychecks and just create a bigger buffer. So I do have a cheat sheet here of what's going to go where, but we're going to unstuff and stuff together. So the first thing is groceries, and usually grocery gets $200, but I just went grocery shopping on Wednesday, and today is Thursday, so I just went grocery shopping yesterday. I'm sorry, my errands and days have blurred so together because of us being gone for 8 days. So instead of putting 200, I'm going to put 100, and I'm going to put 100 in this time just to make sure that we get some of the items that I might have forgotten, or if we run out of items during this week, because I won't be going this weekend to grocery shop or anything like that. Pet care, I never roll over my pet care. I'm sorry, I never roll over into savings my pet care. I actually roll it over and keep it in here unless it gets over $100. So they get 40 a week, and now they have 40, 51. I don't know if I cut it out or not, but I have 4 fur babies, and so they need all the money that they can get. For household, I just stocked up on laundry soap, and the reason my receipts are in here is because I also write down how much I'm spending in each category, but I also scan in Fetch, and I get those Fetch rewards. So I'm putting $20 in household, even though I just stocked up on toilet paper and laundry soap and those types of things. I just want to make sure that we have everything we need. Health, it still has our $10, so we're not going to stuff anything in there. Gas, I get $40 a week, and my husband gets $65 because he does travel. And you can see that my gas is still here, so we're going to go ahead, and usually I roll over the gas into savings, but I just didn't. Instead of taking out money and putting it back and all that stuff, I just went ahead and knew that I hadn't spent a bunch of stuff, so I excluded gas on here. Fun is only going to get $5 today, but I'm still stuffing it because we do have an art show tomorrow for my cousin and his wife. They're opening their first exhibit in the city, and so they have done it in different cities, and we've never been able to go and see them or anything like that. So I'm very excited, and I want to make sure we're going to have some funds when we do go out there. Personal usually gets 15, and it still has 15. Dining out usually gets $50 to $60, and it has 60, but because we are going to the art show and my husband and I usually do brunch on Sundays, I am going to go ahead and put this extra $10 in here in hopes that we don't go over budget for this weekend. And then miscellaneous gets 25, and it does look like I used some miscellaneous when we went over on the groceries today, yesterday, and household. We went over a little bit on household, and I apologize. My bank gives me the worst bills possible, and so it's so hard to keep these gross bills at bay. Okay. Anyways, it's just so gross to have these gross bills in my wallet. But anyways, miscellaneous gets 25. Let's see what I mean. Look at this 5. It is torn. I don't know. But I'm gonna put in miscellaneous because that's where I use all the funds. So I'll definitely spend it and get it back. I thought they were supposed to take those out of circulation, and then our last category is deposit. And this is because we do still use credit cards and just pay them off at the end of the month. anything that might be in my wallet and my husband uses a credit card for, I'll just take out the cash and put it in the deposit, and we'll make a larger payment on the credit cards than our budgeted payment. Okay. So that was my cash wallet. It looks like we have $12 that we can add to our savings amount. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, I'm going to get set up for my bills. Okay, so it's bill stuffing time. And so it's billing stuffing time and into my bills binder. And if you're new here, I'll briefly explain how I do my bills binder. My bills are split up into 4 equal installments. And if we have an extra pay period within the month, we just stuff like normal and continue to build our buffer in our accounts, our billing account. And this week, because of the trip and us coming back and everything like that, we have limited funds on what can go where. And because we are so ahead, I am going to stuff half of the bills as opposed to the full monthly bills. And we're about a week ahead as well. So we're a month and a week. And so it's really not going to hurt us for not stuffing it completely. I usually try to stuff about $600, $615. That's what our bills run in each week. And so I'll just catch up either next week with my paycheck, or we'll just catch up at the end of the month because we're a week ahead. So we already have, even though it's the 3rd of November, we already have a week's worth of bills in here because of how ahead we were. So again, us half stuffing it, or I could totally skip this week, but I just didn't want to do that. I still wanted to stuff something in here because I could. And so I want to do as much as I can. And let's count how much we have. I always forget that part. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my other bills account or my other bills video, but I always forget to count how much I'm going to be stuffing. And yes, it's usually the same every week. It's $615, give or take $1 or so. But yeah, this week we're going to do $341, I think, 100 and hundreds, 50, 150 and 50s, 2, 4, 6, 60 and 20s, 10, 15 and 20, in small bills, and in ones we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 341. And we're going to wing it here a little bit because I have how much should go in each folder. And I don't necessarily know if I calculated. Okay, I just grabbed what was going to be extra after weekly stuffing and bills, and then I put some towards savings. So car wash, my husband has a monthly service that he has because he does travel back and forth, and we're going to use pink this week. And we put $9 a week, so he should have 18 this week. I'm sorry that took me a minute. Okay, so he should have 18. And because I didn't know which denominations I was going to need or anything like that, I might be making change and stuff. Okay, with credit cards, we have 4 credit cards. We have Capital One, Credit One, Mission, Lane, and Venmo. And our 3 major credit cards get $100 extra a month as opposed to anything else that we have spent throughout the month. So if we do spend anything and I need to take it from my cash wallet, and we'll put it in here. But Venmo gets 150. So we should have it. It needs another 113 this week. We did 112 last week, so it should have 225. So 1, 2, 6, 8, 10, and we'll do 25. And it's just easier for me to do it that way of what it should have. And then that way I can see where we're at and how much we have left for the bill stuffing. And then I'll just highlight here. So this is how I break it up. If you guys want to see more in depth of what I've done here, I'll be happy to share. The whole thing about this journey is honesty, right? You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest if you're going to put yourself out there on YouTube. You have to be honest about what you're doing and what you're spending. Because if you're not, what are we doing this for? Okay, so the next thing is electric, and we have an electric bill both at the apartment that we're in the city and our RV. And because this might vary, I save 150 for the apartment and 100 for the RV. So together, last week we saved 62. This week we're going to save 63. It should be 125. So we're going to go ahead and put 120. Let's actually do some ones because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we have so many ones. Actually, we have so many 5s. Okay, I'm going to take back the 1s and do a 5. Okay. So that's 51, 20, and 5. Okay. Next is our car insurance, and we pay $391 a month, and I'm going to save another $97 if I can today. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, perfect. And that should leave us with 195. So that's 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 191, 92, 93, 94, and 95. Okay. Next is Google storage. And that's $3 a month. And so we didn't put any last week, and we'll put $1 in this week. Next, we have hospital bill that I pay for. And this is going to be $38. So 10, well, yeah, it should be $38. So 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. And it's $75 a month. And if I do pay more, if I do have anything like finish any savings challenges or anything like that, I'll put that towards the hospital bill, so that way we can move on to the next one. I thought this was my second to last one. I thought I had one more, and as I need more things done because I did get sick, I start to see the bills start to come in and what my insurance has covered and what they haven't. So I don't know how many more bills I have for the hospital. Okay. My music streaming. We have both Amazon Music and Spotify. I'm more privy to Amazon Music. My husband likes Spotify, so we keep both just so we both can be happy. And this one is $14. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And it looks like we still have funds, so we're going to keep going. And we're going to go until we can't go anymore. Okay, the next one is 78. I don't know if we're going to have anyone. 5, 10, that's 20. I doubt this is $50. Okay, so let's move on. Let's work our way up, down. Okay. So, okay. I do these in alphabetical order, so I don't know why YouTube is there. And our phone bill's there. Okay, so YouTube. I have never subscribed to YouTube before, YouTube Premium or anything. I was watching Thriving in Chaos, and she was explaining that the way to support her is to watch the ads and or to have YouTube Premium. And because I never knew that, and I did want to show my support to her, I started watching the ads. However, I don't like the ads. I hate watching commercials. I have Hulu without commercials. I have Peacock without commercials. So because I pay for those things without commercials, I was like, why don't I just pay for YouTube without commercials? So I made my husband upgrade to the premium, and that way we don't have to watch any of the commercials, and I can support all of my fellow YouTube budgeters. Okay, we pay $24 for that, and so that is $12, well, $6 each week, and total of $12. Okay, let me see what else we can do, because it looks like I have 3 huge bills that I'm not gonna be able to do. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so it looks like, all right, I think this is what it's going to be, and I'm just going to put $5 towards savings. My streaming services. My streaming T-Mobile is $76, so I can't put anything in there this week. I'll catch up with it next week. And my streaming services, we do have a lot of streaming services. We have Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Discovery Plus, Peacock, and Paramount. Because we have internet included in both the apartment and the RV, it just makes sense for us to have streaming services that we can have both places. So even though it sounds like a lot of money, it's half of what we would pay if we had cable at the apartment and cable at the RV. So it works for us. That's my logic on it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. So we should have $43. So let's make sure we do have $43. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. All right, 43. Okay, so next week we didn't do too bad. It looks like we got through a lot of them, but I'm just going to mark here, even though I'm marking in my book what we actually got through. So you can see here, we're just missing a few, which I thought we were going to miss a lot more. My type of personality wants everything perfect and to line up, and sometimes life doesn't do that. Life throws you something that you got to work through and problem solve, and I problem solve all day at work. I don't know why it throws me for a loop, and I get upset when personally stuff doesn't work out. So I'm going to just put these tabs here and know that those are the ones that I need to pay double on next week, which is just 3. So I'm very excited. Okay. And really, guys, if we weren't a month ahead, I wouldn't put money in savings challenges or sinking funds, or I would put money. When we first started the journey, we aggressively saved. We didn't go out to eat. We didn't have any funds for that. We didn't um, go shopping or anything. I didn't buy any unnecessary items for the first 6 months of us really grasping the whole idea of cash stuffing. So, because we're a month ahead and a month ahead and more, we're able to do this, and that's really exciting for me. Um, so, I just started savings challenges. I wouldn't ever just not pay bills in order to finish a savings challenge or do my savings binder or anything like that. That's just not how I am. And so again, I wouldn't be able to do this if I hadn't gotten inspiration from all of the fellow YouTubers out there that show that it is possible to do those types of things. And I just want to thank them for that. And yeah, okay. So let me get set up for savings and see if we're going to add it to this video, or if not, I'll see you in the next video.